G'day folks, just a short video of some electrical bits and bobs I've collected over the few weeks. What really annoys me is that some leads I've seen have been wired incorrectly, not wired properly, and just silly things. Examples include a 10 amp plug, 10 amp lead with a 15 amp socket. It's usually the wired earth pin. This is an extremely dangerous thing, but I will have to get this looked at and fixed as soon as possible, and yeah, I won't use it until then. Some leads I've seen have been wired incorrectly with the active and neutral reversed. I've actually had to fix this set, and sometimes their inner wires are exposed, which I just got that rewired. Gotta strip them properly, make sure that this goes in right to the terminal block. Double adapters. These, what ticked me off is that a lot of people do misuse these. They're only for like small short loads. Example is in my dad's bedroom, he does have one with one going to his TV, one to his set-top box, which is only a 300-400 watt load, but I've seen people plug in heaters, kettles, toasters. I've seen these overheat on many occasions, and it's not good. For big appliances like heaters, kettles, jugs, toasters and whatnot, it's just a good idea to plug them in their own power point. Far worse, I've seen people put two double adapters together, which is known as piggybacking. It is extremely dangerous. The weight of the plugs usually push the pins out and causes it to spark and start a fire. My advice, don't use them at all. Use a power board with a reset button, and you should be fine. If an overload does occur, this does usually pop out and it does protect from fire. A lot of mistakes have been made in wire extension leads, such as wires not being stripped correctly, terminals being reversed. If you're not confident, don't bother. You can buy ready-made extension leads pretty cheap for under $3-4. They're properly wired, they're shrouded. Newer extension leads have insulated pins, like this one, like that one. It's just safer just to get new leads. This is a plug and socket set for a old toaster my dad has. I just rewired it for him properly and safely. It originally had a moulded plug on it, but it was badly burnt around here. It exposed the copper, so I just cut that off and replaced this with a brand new clipsal plug. It's clear, so I personally recommend clear plugs because you know what wires are which at a glance. For example, active, neutral and earth. This is a really older style cable, since the terminals are labelled red for active, black for neutral and green for earth. Newer cables would have brown for active, blue for neutral. I know you can't see it here, it's usually green and yellow for earth. Sometimes there are many reasons why I have to make a short lead. An example would be for this power board to get to the power outlet, but it wasn't long enough. I had to get a a power lead. This came off a hand dryer from work, which maintenance gave to me. I wired a plug socket. It's about 1 metre exact and just looks neat, and yeah. Thankfully this was in storage, it wasn't in actual use, but it's a pretty dangerous thing to see, and yeah, it's terrible. A while back I had a HPM power outlet here, but it did eventually break and crack off. The switch actually broke off. I had to replace it with a clip saw. They're pretty reliable now. It's the only brand I trust. That's just a little piggy back plug, it's called. Allows you to use another socket. Again, they are banned in some places, but if you use them correctly, they shouldn't have any problems. This is actually powering up a battery I'm charging up for my dad for his Falcon. Caps are a bit loose to allow for ventilation, if anyone asks. Thanks for watching.